Talking right now with the 6 seniors from the Carroll Tigers on at senior night. They pick up a 14-0 victory here this evening over Spencer in the 4th inning. We're going to start off with Cassie Vers here over to my left. And Cassie, leadoff batter tonight. You kind of got everything going. How did you feel like this game went?
It went great. You come in with nerves and it's hard to control them, but we did a good job just relaxing and playing our game. Couldn't have asked for a better senior night.
What was going through your mind with, walking out with your parents and then all of a sudden you got to go out and play? That's the last thing they do before you put your hand on the field defensively. Yep. What was going through your mind as you went out to third?
When we all went in our little circle before the game and we had all the little girls with us, and then we went in our circle right before and we just said, okay, now we focus. That was fun, but now it's game time. So just focus and do it.
How did you feel like you played tonight?
I felt good about my game. I had some nice catches. Brooke had some hard time seeing with the sun, and so she did a really good job communicating with me and letting me know I had to do it. And she was a fun pitcher to hit off of. All 3 of them.
Very aggressive at the plate and at the base pass tonight. Was that the game plan coming in?
Yep. We always like to be aggressive when we can be, and it was one of those nights.
Talk about this senior season. What has it meant to you, and what do you got to do the rest of the way out?
Don't make me cry. We've all been playing together for so long, and so just to have a night that's kind of dedicated to that, and having the little girls here too, it's kind of a blast from our past. So it was a good night.
Well, I tell you what, Cassie, appreciate you joining us, and I didn't make you cry. Somebody down the line, though, will, Allie. Going to talk now with Britt Bauman. Britt, congratulations, a perfect game on the hill tonight. Talk about what worked for you.
We mixed up my pitches tonight. We did my rise ball and drop ball because we've kind of gotten away from my drop ball and went back to that, and I kind of offset him. My defense was great behind me tonight.
Did you feel good getting warmed up, ready to go tonight?
Kind of. Some of my pitches weren't really working, so I was kind of nervous. That first inning, I was like, oh gosh, I'm not hitting my spots. And then I got better as the night went on.
When did you feel like you finally got into that rhythm?
The second bat of the second inning.
Really? So it took
the first inning, yes.
Did it really?
Yes.
Okay. So what worked for you after that? What was the best pitch? If you needed an out, if you needed a strike, what were you going to?
We were going to my rise ball, and the coach told him to stop or lay off my rise ball, but I didn't do it, so that was my main pitch tonight.
Had a good night at the plate as well. Tell us how you felt up there.
I didn't feel as confident as I usually do, but something I need to keep working on.
If I remember right, you had a rip down the right field line for a base hit tonight. What did you see on that one?
It was a changeup, and I love the changeups because they're my favorite pitch to hit. But it was just a good solid hit for me, and I needed that for the night.
Senior night for you. Tell us about it. What was it like? What's the memories you're going to take away?
Honestly, these girls are like my sisters to me, and they mean so much to me. And like tonight with my dad, I was trying not to cry when we were walking down the thing, and I think he was already starting tearing up. I told him not to cry.
So will you go give him a hug now?
Yes.
All right. Well, Britt, head over and do that. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's talk now with Allie. And Allie, I got to pick on you. It wasn't you that cried at track, but it was your relay team that cried at track. So
they're gonna miss me.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. But now you have a bunch of girls like you are graduating. Talk about senior night for you tonight.
I just thought it was really special to be playing with. We've been playing with the same team for so long, so ending our career together is really special.
What was it like tonight playing and coming out 14-0, 4 innings? I mean, 11 runs in that 4th inning. What was that like?
I thought it was a really good change of pace because we've kind of been struggling with, we're getting off to slow starts and we're just not being able to catch up. So we really started pounding the ball, and that really got us ahead.
Out in center field tonight, you had one of them that was over your head. You had to kind of run back and make the play. How tough was it with the sun tonight?
Those first 2 innings, I'm always nervous for those balls coming to me because usually we can't see, but luckily it was high enough and I got under it. So
controlled the emotions well tonight. Couldn't get her to go there either. Allie, congratulations. Thanks for joining us. You betcha. Joining us now is Brooke Petersen. And Brooke, Cassie said earlier that at shortstop, sun was in your eyes tonight. Talk about the communication that you had with Cassie to make the plays here tonight.
Me and Cass have always communicated really good. So I love being on the left side with her. And it's always been that, at the beginning of the game, we say it every time. We're like, if you cover in front of me, I'll cover your side. So it's just communication every time.
Talk about your defensive effort tonight. I know you had some plays, able to make some throws.
I think I had one play, and it was right to me, so it was good, I guess.
How'd you feel like you hit tonight?
Not as good as I could have. I didn't wait, and I chopped at them, so I guess I'll work on that.
When you see everybody hitting, is it difficult not to be real aggressive?
Yeah, because you don't want to get walked. You want to get a hit. It just feels so much better. So yeah, I usually swing at the first pitch, and it usually doesn't work out too well. But
what was the emotion like for you tonight, walking out before the game with your parents?
I don't know. I'm not very sentimental or anything, so it was just whatever.
Just ready to play the game for you?
Yep.
Okay. What's this team got to do to get ready for the rest of the season?
We just gotta play together. We've been playing together the whole season. It's just we're gonna have that one good game where we're all together and it's gonna go together, and then we're gonna go to state.
All right, you got a couple of cheers there. Brooke, I appreciate you joining us. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Let's move over now to the catcher here tonight, Elyse Borchers. And Elise had the opportunity to catch the game thrown by Britt tonight. What did you see from her?
Yes, she threw so well. I mean, she came off right away. We got the first 3 outs of the game, so that was easy and it was quick. And then she kept it up throughout the entire inning. Actually, she's nodding that she did not get 3 right away. But she did come out really strong, so that was a really good thing.
Okay. There was one play I got to ask you about. It was a pop foul, I think, in the first or second inning. It just didn't see it off because everybody in the crowd got to laugh at the noise you made, but you seemed frustrated.
That ball denied all laws of physics because it is almost impossible for a right-handed batter to pop up to the right side because you always turn to the left.
Yes.
But that didn't happen that time. So I was a little caught off guard.
Can you tell us what you grumbled under your breath?
I know.
Take us through your at-bats tonight. How did you feel like you hit the ball?
I didn't feel like I hit that well, but I mean, everybody else was there to back me up. So it was really nice that everybody else hit well just so they could cover up for, I mean, I didn't hit that well. I popped up a few times. Didn't strike out, but that was okay. So.
I know one of the things you've been really good at throughout your entire career is throwing down the bases and keeping runners close and throwing out runners. Tonight didn't have that opportunity.
No,
do you miss that?
I do sometimes. I mean, the other night, Boone, when we played them, they had some fast girls, so it was hard to get them out. But I mean, other than that, most teams are afraid of me, so I guess that's a good thing.
Talk about senior night. Talk about what this one means to you.
It really means a lot to me. I mean, these girls I've been playing with ever since I was in like 3rd, 4th grade. And my dad, he was the coach when we first started, and then he just came head coach this year, so it was really kind of an awesome thing to have him back with us to bring us all together again, so it was cool.
What'd you say to him tonight when you guys were out there?
Not much. I mean, yeah, it was just another game for us, so.
Well, I tell you what, Elise, I appreciate you joining us. Great job again tonight.
Thank you so much.
You bet. We're going to move over here to the final senior. She's been waiting the whole time. Hayley Stevens joining us here tonight. Hayley, congratulations. Another big win.
Thank you.
How did you feel like this one went?
It went very well, obviously. We got it done before 7 innings, so it went really well, obviously. So.
Were you hoping to get this one done while the sun was still up so you could get all the good pictures with all the numbers and the signs and everything?
We were worried about the pictures.
You were?
No, we actually, when we were going into the dugout to go up to bat, we were talking in the huddle, we're like, let's make this a long inning so we can get the sun down and we don't have to worry about it anymore. So that really worked. We just worked on our offense. So.
I was going to say, Cassie mentioned having the young Hurricanes come out with you tonight. Tell us what that meant for you to be able to kind of, maybe inspire some of these younger girls to love the game of softball like you do.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I remember when I was little looking up to older softball players and being like, wow, hopefully I can be like that someday. So hopefully this puts that in their head and they aspire to be a softball player like us in high school. And it was really sentimental to us too, because that was us not 6 or 7 years ago. So it was really cool. It's like seeing little me running on first base. So.
Is there one player when you were growing up that you can remember that you kind of idolized? Was there one player?
Oh gosh. I'd probably say Cora Behrens. I remember her. She was a really good pitcher, for sure.
How did you feel like you hit the ball tonight? I know that's one of the things you take pride in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My first hit kind of started open and knocked it open, scored a run. Next, I got hit by a pitch, and that was kind of a downer. I was kind of mad about that. But the first hit, that was solid. Went right between third baseman and shortstop, so I was really happy about that.
Well, you were the next batter on deck when Lauren hit her 3-run home run. Happy or sad that she ended the ball game? Did you want one more at bat on senior night?
A little bit of both, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to hit, but I was really happy to see Lauren get that home run. She's chasing me, so.
I tell you what, Hayley, appreciate you joining us tonight. Great job.
Thank you so much, Jeff.